Down here, really awesome pleco, pretty popular one to be honest, with some awesome color. Came in a great size this week, but it is our Welcome to the Tye-Dyed Iguana, guys. I am Eric, and I'm going to show you some awesome fish today. So, first thing, we did get in some really nice Congo tetras this week. Congo tetras are a really awesome species. They have kind of a nice rainbow color to them. It's kind of a blue, silvery, iridescent type rainbow. They look really awesome. So right now they are a little young, so we don't have a lot of crazy color in them currently, but as they mature, they look really cool. Also in this tank, we did get in a bunch more Odessa barbs. I love the Odessa barbs. The color as those guys mature, also really crazy. Really nice red stripe kind of through them with some really dark colors on the outside. A few new bumblebee catfish came in this week. Now those guys come in pretty small. They can get a fairly decent size. Their colors are just really awesome to kind of check out though. Got that kind of brownish black striping with a orange stripe in between. Looks really cool. Some more of the reticulated hillstream loaches, as well as some panda cories came in. Definitely some fan favorites. I need to pick up some more panda cories myself, as well as a bunch of rabbit snails. And the rabbit snails we got in some of the really nice chocolate rabbit snails that are definitely my favorite, just because they look like a rock, and that's the coolest part about them. Got some really awesome gold rams in, really good color this week. Nice bright yellows and oranges. A few more red panda barbs came. Those guys have been pretty popular now that people have kind of started to see what they look like as adults. When they're young, the color just isn't as vibrant, but as they mature, they look amazing. Up here we have some Pristella tetras. Now they're not the brightest or craziest looking fish, mainly a silver body, but it's what their fins that kind of make up for it. They have kind of a black-white kind of stripe to them with a little bit of yellow on them. Looks really, really cool. Down here, really awesome pleco, pretty popular one to be honest, with some awesome color. Came in a great size this week, but it is our green phantom pleco. That's the L200 if you're familiar with L numbers, but really awesome pleco that we got in. Speaking of plecos, over here we did also get a orange seam pleco in. The orange seams are really cool. I like to kind of think of it as a mixture of almost like a clown pleco mixed with a gold nugget. Kind of has that weird pattern around the rim that kind of highlights the fins, and then kind of that mottled body looks really cool. In here, something that has been very popular but seems like it's not available as often as it used to, but that's going to be the pygmy cories. The pygmy cories are definitely a really nice, awesome small species, especially if you have a nano tank, you want some cory cats in there. These guys do great. Now they don't necessarily hang out on the bottom as much as your traditional cories do. They kind of hover a little bit kind of in the lower range of the tank, but definitely really awesome. We got back in one of my favorite tiger barbs, and that's going to be the green platinum tiger barb. Now depending on your light, it might have like kind of a greenish hue to it. Depending, you might also get that bluish kind of color. It really just depends on lighting and kind of the mood that they're in, to be honest with you. But definitely a really, really awesome tiger barb. Up here, we did get in a new batch of Gararufas. Now the Gararufa, if you are not familiar, is also known as the doctor fish or the pedicure fish. But they're the little guys that kind of you stick your hand in, they're gonna pick off any of that dead skin. So get a bunch of them, make your hands look pretty. We did also get in some more striata boteas. The striata botea is one you don't see as often as say like the clown loaches or the yo-yo loaches, but very similar body style. These guys have just a really awesome kind of like pencil thin striping to them that looks really awesome. Just some nice striations that look really cool. We also got in some new striped Raphael catfish. Now these guys came in really small, but the really cool part about them being small, other than obviously watching them grow up, is the color is just really intense. They do kind of fade a little bit as they get more mature, but when they're young, they're just something really cool to look at. We did get some more coolie loaches this week, both the black coolies and the standard coolies. But this week, to kind of highlight on them, they came in really big. Really nice fat loaches this week. The blacks definitely are a lot fatter than the standards, but they both came in a really good size. Up here, another really nice batch of Bolivian rams. The Bolivian rams are definitely really cool, especially kind of if you're into the different rams, kind of some of the South American cichlids that you can put into your community tank. Definitely a really cool species there. Some really nice new sailfin mollies came in. Now, if you're not familiar, the difference between some of the sailfins and your standard mollies, they also get quite a bit larger than just your standard, mollies that you might pick up at some of your big box stores. But these are really cool, really big species that look really awesome. Down here, really awesome black orchid betta came in. This guy had some really, really good size to him this week. Looks really phenomenal, really, really good looking. Down here, we have some awesome starlight plecos. Now, the starlight plecos that we do get in are all locally bred, so been used to kind of our water quality around here, so definitely come check those guys out as well. Up here, another nice group of some balloon mollies came in, just kind of giving us a new assortment of color, and some of these guys just look super awesome. Up here, some really nice red gold honey grammies, nice little small guys. And these have some really, really great color to them this week. So check those guys out. We did get a lot more of those koi sanki swordtails in this week, and those guys have been extremely popular here lately. Something you don't see a whole lot in the way of the swordtails. Usually you see kind of just your neons, your standard stuff. These guys look really, really good. Up here, we did get some really nice lyre tail mollies. If you're not familiar with the lyre tails, they kind of have a streamer that comes off the top and bottom and just kind of gives them a nice little point to the top and the bottom. Looks really, really cool. All right, we did get a few new platies in this week. Just a nice new mix of some colors in there. And then last but definitely not least, we got in some green terror cichlids. Now the green terrors that came in, they are kind of on the smaller side, so we have them hanging out with our electric blue Jack Dempseys, but so far doing well and have some really nice color to them. So that's going to be kind of it, what we got in for fish this week, guys. Come on in, check them out. If you're looking for something, definitely let me know. I'll see what I can do about that. Otherwise, we'll see you in here.